The Wind Pegasus going to the graveyard for the Harmonia, destroying the Q. Q will resolve here. Special summoning Trackmaker from the graveyard. Now in a following chain.
Yep, Trackmaker can activate its effect if it's special summoned to add. And now, let's see what he decides to add. Oh, I guess the other card's Cool Tune Synchro in his hand, right?
He did grab that off the effect of Rotary. So we know the cards in hand are Cool Tune Synchro, as well as the Ghost Ogre.
He's already used his normal summon on Cool Tune Q.
I mean, this, depending on what's remaining in Sebastian's extra deck, I feel like this is a commanding position to be in.
All right, decides to add JJ Cool Tune to the hand. Makes a lot of sense. You're going to need that extra normal summon. It can also turn that Ghost Ogre into a Cool Tune monster.
Do you see yourself, if you're Sebastian, trying to go into Zalen here just to protect yourself from the Pegasus in the grave?
Yeah, and you also get the Trackmaker effect to get rid of that remix.
Looks like we're going to start off with Cool Tune Synchro here.
Probably going to look for a Rico.
That deals with the JJ Cool Tune as well, limiting the follow-up that Jimmy has.
Yep. There it is.
Rico goes to Sebastian's hand. Will we be synchro summoning a resolution? Nope, we're going to activate JJ Cool Tune, normal summon that Rico with the additional normal summon that we get. Rico is able to resolve, add a Cool Tune from deck or graveyard.
Okay.
I mean, there's plenty of options in the graveyard. I have to assume it will come from there.
While on the line here, the winner of this match will join Mario, Luca, Charlie, and Jib in representing North America at the TCG World Championships this year in Japan.
It looks like Rico is eyeing that mix in the graveyard. Still not certain. The players have made it all the way into the top 8. Did not move on into the top 4, but are still playing for that chance to go to the World Championship. You're not trying to make any mistakes at this juncture.
Certainly not.
Mix finally going to the hand.
Sorry, I'll add Rotary.
Maybe not.
You already declared mix.
Sorry. Mix. Then.
All right, we're going to put that in for back on the top of the deck.
Let's see.
Or now it's shuffled, actually.
Well, now that you said it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It is infinite impermanence. I mean, if you were watching yesterday or Friday, Saul has this habit of calling the top card of the player's decks.
Just because I'm right doesn't mean I have the power.
True, true.
All right, we'll see what the next play is. We're going to be using that Trackmaker on the field.
Go make.
Maybe not. Sebastian
Mix and
getting maybe a little bit nervous here, feeling the pressure.
Yeah, take a deep breath. It's okay. I know there's a lot on the line. This is still only game number 1, but he's just needs to relax. He's going to synchro with Mix and Rico for a level 5 synchro.
Yep, that's going into RS here.
Yep, RS, and he's going to be able to destroy a monster and a spell and trap.
Target.
Yep, going to go ahead and destroy the JJ Cool Tune.
Rotary hand or
Now the Wind Pegasus Admixture will be able to activate.
Yep, RS and JJ Cool Tune going to the graveyard. Wind Pegasus is going to put back the RS. Sure. All right, nothing left for Jimmy to do. Sebastian is free to play here. There is no response that Jimmy could possibly have anymore. You have the Ghost Ogre in hand. You have the Trackmaker on the field. Where do you go with this? Very awkward now that you left the Harmonia on the field. Not really ideal to put that back in his hand.
I'll pass.
Well, it looks like we're passing back.
He's out of resources. He just might not have anything to really get to in his deck. That's why he's like having such a hard time figuring out what he needs to do, because like I said, I think all 3 of his track makers are gone. Lots of resources being spent here. Maybe he potted Desires at some point. Just has a track maker in defense mode, Ghost Toker in hand. Jimmy with the Phydralis on the field. And that JJ Cooltoon I thought was in the field zone is actually in the graveyard. So
yeah, not just working with the card drawn for turn here.
Yep. What is it? Is it a Cooltoon? Is it something good? It is not. It's going to be in the back row. It's just going to be a Speller Trap.
Was I right? Okay, I think we are not drawing Infinite Permanence this time.
All right, he's going to go ahead and normal summon, extra normal summon that Ghost Ogre.
We're going to use JJ Cooltoon to swap it out. Is there a response from Jimmy? Doesn't seem to be. Sebastian now able to summon a copy of Rico from the deck. Rico is going to use its effect.
Got to check that graveyard again.
I mean, if we are able to make another RS here,
yep,
that could do it. Is it going to be Infinite Permanence? Infinite Permanence on the Rico, that could be just fine.
That's 100% okay. Going to use the Ghost Spell in hand to synchro with the Track Maker for a level 7 synchro. He can go into Zaylin, and then he can synchro with the Rico and the Zaylin to go into Cooltoon back to back. And now if Jimmy breeze, he will be special summoning back Tuner Monsters. He's going to attack twice and get that damage across. And now Jimmy has just the heart of the cards left to make sure he has a chance to win this game.
One card in a dream. There's Loudest War in the graveyard as well.
Yep.
Got to check that graveyard. There could be some answers in there. What did he draw? Is it something that will get him back into the game? Just
set a monster.
I think it's the first time I've seen Cooltoon set a monster face down.
A normal summon.
Effect Veiler. The JJ Cooltoon's going to switch the record. We're going to swap it out for a Cooltoon monster.
There are like 10 cards in Sebastian's deck here.
He only had 1 card in his deck against Ryan in top 8, so Sebastian used to working with very little.
Yeah, playing with a bunch of nail-biter games here. I can see why the pressure is on.
Battle.
We get Q from the deck. And look like we're not even activating it. Oh, right, of course, because it wasn't normal summoned.
Yep. He's going to be able to attack twice with everything. So attack, attack with 32, attack with Q twice. That's going to be another 1,800.
Yeah.
So it should be 5,000.
32. It's
right, Q's 900, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, yeah, it looks like it's enough. Deadly finally taking game number 1 here.
A gauntlet of a game, but it's just the first game. He's going to have to win another one if he wants to join his friends in going to the World Championship. But Deadly B, Sebastian Todd, is 1 game away from going to Japan this year to represent North America. Absolutely phenomenal.
You can feel that excitement. He just cleared it away, though. He's locking back in. Now he's hitting his side deck. You mentioned all his friends are in the other side of the bracket here. Jib, we have Luca, we have Mario, we have Ryan Yu as well. All players that he knows quite well. He wants to join them in Japan here. Only has 1 more game to win.
And this would be the biggest accomplishment of his dueling career. So you know he wants it bad. He's locked in, he's focused, he doesn't want to make a mistake. He seemed a little nervous in that game, but I think it's just he doesn't want the reason he doesn't go to Worlds on him. He wants to make sure he does everything perfectly. But Jimmy, no slouch. There's a reason why he's here sitting across the table. He is also a Cooltoon duelist, and both these players have faced probably tons of mirror matches throughout the tournament. This ain't their first rodeo. 1 will win, 1 will lose. Who will it be?
Jimmy does get to go first in this game. We've seen how important that is, being able to start off with Rotary and a level 3 monster. Going into that track meet, getting all that information usually is the defining way to win this mirror match. I don't know how game 1 started. We came in sort of in the middle here.
It seemed like it was very back and forth with the amount of resources that were in both players' graveyards, for sure.
Yeah, the games can absolutely go long. It's about being able to capitalize on the information you gain. But sometimes you just put into those sticky situations. There's lots of interactions from the hand coming from both sides. Sometimes you're putting yourself in that top deck war situation that we saw toward the end of that game.
Yep, definitely could be the case.